Hello everybody from the Adventure Family Mart. I've got another conductor's message. It seems like it's been a while since I've done one of these. It's kind of I'm kind of in a strange state of mind right now. I just did a video for Softy Papa channel on my Zacti, and I came here because it was dark when I started, and I needed a place that had some light. So I'm kind of in a softy frame of mind. So maybe I better stop talking soft and quiet tones. It's funny how you can have a dual personality there. I'm not drinking any beer. It's early in the morning. I'm drinking corn soup. Yes, corn soup. In a can, no less. Let's give it a try, shall we? Pop the top on that. See how cornylicious. Can you see that? Cornylicious it is. I forgot to shake it. All the corn is on the bottom. I'll finish that in a minute. Anyway, no corn in my mouth. Kimura and I have a message for you. Well, actually, I do. It's a simple one. I just want to give you an update on what's happening with the channel. Two main things happening. One is the playlists are gone, and I apologize to those of you that suggested that I have playlists. I ran into a severe technical problem, one that I had not foreseen. Playlists have a maximum number of videos. It's something like 250 or something like that, or 240, and I guess I just discovered that. Reached that amount because it wouldn't let me put any more in. So I decided to get rid of the playlist, and I really do apologize for that because I just can't add any more. And if I try to manage it to just keep like the 250 most recent, that's beyond the ability of this brain of mine. I apologize. So we're back down to two channels, two things basically: the uploaded videos and the favorites, which is kind of nice because it keeps with my analogy of the choo-choo train with the two tracks. There we go. So we go, playlists are gone, and I apologize. Second thing was, last night's experience was an interesting one. I was out and about last night, and I was firing off videos, bam, bam, bam. A lot of stuff was nighttime light that was catching my eye. My goodness, there are beautiful clouds over there, speaking of light, with the pink on there. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Is that picking up? Can you see the clouds, the pink, above the sign? Over there? So lovely, right there. So lovely. Anyway, as I was doing something differently. So far I started the Twitter channel, the Twitter account for this channel, and I really haven't been using it very much. And last night I suddenly started using it. And what happened was I was out and about. My wife and daughter sent me on errands to get dinner and a movie. And I was racing about town by myself. Emily didn't want to go. She was up to something. And I was taking videos, signing up videos, and then simultaneously sending out tweets about, Japanese grandma coming down the road, or whatever the heck, or macho in pink. Can macho be pink? And then the videos were coming up, kind of a tantalizing hints about what the video might be in the tweet, and then the video was simultaneously uploading at the same time. That's funny because I got back to basically what I originally had this in mind when I thought of using Twitter with this. So I may keep that up. So basically that's all I needed to say this morning was playlists are gone, with my apologies, and you look for more tweets in correspondence with video uploads. There you go. Well, I'm going to finish up my corn soup here, and then I'm going to get back and I'm going to make some breakfast for my family. I think we're going to have French toast, a good Japanese traditional meal to have. Corn soup certainly is. Oh, I missed it. Gee, that was so cool. Oh, look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh my goodness. I missed that little tiny bike. Hear that big sound on that motorcycle? Big bike with little tiny sound. But here's a dude. Can you see him over here? Where is he? Can I get my finger? I can't zoom with this thing. There he is. There's a man walking with a giant cart. He's crossing the Minami-Kansen right now. There he is. I can't zoom in. And he's got a giant push cart. Now he's going, the green light is on. He's in the middle of the friggin' street. Traffic is going on either side. And that's not a shopping cart. That was like a trolley with roller casters on the bottom. And he's got a heap of stuff. The light had already turned red and he disregarded it, went right across the street. I could make a whole video about, this is not my term. This is a term that I read in a scholarly book. It's a scholarly book. Why the heck did I read this term? Pick up this term. It was a book. It was a scholarly book. It was a sociological treatment of the Japanese, and it dealt with masculinity in the Taisho period, which was 1912 to 1926. and how the attitudes of the Japanese men at that time. And the term that academic researcher used was macho irresponsibility. That was the term. We're basically referring to a manifestation in Japanese culture that is considered masculine is to disregard rules. Now, this may seem startling if you're outside Japan, because Japanese are famous for being rule followers and for being those that want to have harmony and don't want to rock the boat. But in fact, the ideal, not, I wouldn't say the ideal, but the image of masculinity in many ways in Japan is the opposite. A masculine man is one who will go his own way, who will forge through convention towards what he perceives needs to be done. This is a very masculine trait. And it manifests itself in unusual ways, and sometimes you'll see men that will not, for example, slow down in a crowd. They'll kind of almost push their way through a crowd. Women do that too sometimes, especially older women down in Osaka. There's actually a term. I used to live down there, and never mind, that's another video. Anyway, that man crossing the street like that may have been an example of that. It may be this, he didn't notice that the light had changed, but oftentimes I'll see men doing stuff like this. I'm not treating it very well, but the concept of macho irresponsibility is one that has been identified by researchers studying Japan, and I see it manifesting itself in various ways, and I should probably consider making a video about that maybe sometime. Yeah, once I have myself better situated on the facts. I'm speaking from ignorance right now on vague remembrance from a sociological piece that I read. Anyway, I'll sign off from there, guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'm going to go make breakfast for my family, finish my corn soup, and have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody.